Welcome to the Aarhus presentation of our candidacy to become European Volunteering Capital 2018. In Aarhus, volunteering is an essential part of our DNA, and we intend to rethink welfare through volunteerism and social action. In this presentation, you'll hear about how we support, recognize and develop volunteering, and how volunteering in Aarhus plays an essential role in promoting solidarity and social inclusion amongst citizens. Furthermore, we will share our vision for 2018.
Good afternoon. I'm Jakob Bundsgaard, Mayor of Aarhus. It's a great pleasure and privilege to be able to compete for the title of European Capital of Volunteerism in 2018. We're a city that really strives to become a better city for our citizens, and we believe that in order to do so, we need to rethink our welfare society through social cohesion and volunteering as a vital part in the development of our great city. We want to become European Capital of Volunteerism in 2018 by building on our strong social heritage and traditions for volunteerism in the city of Aarhus. We want to use that to break down barriers and get participation across sectors from so many people as possible in order to push our city forward and to bring people together. But hey, don't take it from me. Take it from some of the volunteers whom this is all about.
In Aarhus, we create an enabling environment for volunteers and associations by funding initiatives, allocating staff resources and meeting facilities. Furthermore, we are removing barriers for volunteering by providing access to help and support. Let's watch an example of this.
In Danish Aarhus, we identified an issue when vulnerable elderly people without families to help them were about to move into care homes. We had the idea of helping, and we had the volunteers, but needed resources and support, so we contacted the city. The city assisted with startup help and finding the elderly in need for help. Together we are now able to help around 25 citizens a year.
Aarhus improves the quality of volunteering in many different ways. For example, by integrating volunteerism in policy and strategy making, training and developing volunteers, enabling transferability of the volunteer skills, and making sure agreed quality principles are upheld. Let's watch an example of how voluntary work builds competencies which transfer into other areas of life and at the same time improve the quality of social welfare in Aarhus.
Hello, my name is Charlotte and I'm a medical student and a voluntary bridge builder. I'm helping Jens to find his way around the healthcare system.
Så var jeg har boet på gaden i 5 års tid og har lidt svært ved at hitte rundt i hagen.
And right now we are more than 40 voluntary medical and nursing students building bridges between social vulnerable people in Aarhus and the healthcare system in close cooperation with the municipality.
Aarhus recognizes and encourages volunteering through a large number of campaigns, via incentive and award schemes, and by linking volunteering to education and lifelong learning. Let's watch an example of how recognition makes a difference for volunteers in Aarhus.
The Dumpster Diving Cafe is a project where we collect food from the supermarket dumpsters, and then we give people an opportunity to meet and cook together in our mobile kitchen, which is built entirely from reused materials. Last year we were given the Aarhus Thanks Award, and with that also 2,000 euros. The reason we got the award was because we fight loneliness in a way that is at the same time sustainable.
Aarhus values volunteering by co-funding grants and subsidies, supporting research and measurement, but most importantly, by creating welfare together. Let's see an example of this.
As the president of the Active Citizenship Committee, I participated in formulating the new policy for active citizenship. In the making of the policy, we involved more than 700 citizens in Aarhus. Participating also made me feel like a valuable part of the municipality and gave me an insight and a sense of ownership about the policies that are being made.
Aarhus promotes inclusion and prevents extremism by giving people the opportunity to participate and by strengthening voluntary initiatives and associations promoting understanding and unity across cultures and ethnicities. Let's see an example of this.
In association mentors, in Danish called foreningsmentorerne, volunteers help vulnerable children and young people into leisure activities. For instance, newcoming refugees are being matched with local resource persons who are committed to giving an introduction to leisure activities and accompanied to local sports and cultural activities. The initiative is supported by the municipality of Aarhus and promotes social inclusion and prevent radicalism by building bridges and communities among people in Aarhus.
Thank you to our great volunteers. And now some words about our vision for Aarhus 2018. In Aarhus, we have a strong tradition for volunteering, with more than 2,700 associations and 140,000 volunteers. In 2018, we'll be building on this great heritage. Furthermore, 4,000 new volunteers will participate and support Aarhus being the European Capital of Culture in 2017. In 2018, we'd like to build upon this capacity and spread out the commitment to other areas by building bridges between cultures, social areas, and both children, young people, and the elderly in Aarhus. In 2018, we want to remove barriers and promote that all citizens, even the most vulnerable ones, can participate and volunteer. Everybody is valuable, and they have important resources that can make a difference for someone else. We will make sure that bureaucracy and regulations are not standing in the way, and will provide the necessary support through new volunteer coordinators in all sectors of the city. In Aarhus, we believe that being an active part of the community battles exclusion and prevents extremism. Going forward, Aarhus strives to strengthen associations, community champions, and volunteer initiatives that give people the possibility to participate, ensure equal access to communities, and promote social inclusion. In Aarhus, we want our citizens, volunteer organizations, businesses, and the public sector to work together. In 2018, we will reach out both nationally and internationally by building a new Volunteer Action Alliance and find new ways to collaborate and use our resources in order to solve complex welfare problems. If Aarhus wins the title in 2018, we will build on the experiences from former volunteer capitals and look forward to welcome our European neighbours to Aarhus to share knowledge and further develop the volunteer field across Europe in a close partnership and collaboration with the CEV.